that? There it is. We are live. We are live. We are live. Woo, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
A
But
cool minute.
what is good? Welcome back to another edition of Talk That Talk podcast. I go by the name of Bacon. I got my co-host, my brother, you already know, my coach, consistent, whatever we doing, teammates, all that good stuff. Man, he don't need no introductions, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey man, it's your boy Mr. Too Many Reasons himself. You know what it is.
Yes,
Back.
yes. So this is like, what, season 7? Is this season 7? Because we started in 2019, so is this season 6? Is this 6th season?
Six
Talk That
seasons.
Talk podcast?
Yeah. We started 2019.
2019, this
No, we started 2020 during
2020.
COVID.
It was during COVID. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
during COVID. So 5th season,
Yeah.
going on
Yeah.
the 6th season.
Yeah.
One of the two, man. But anyway,
Yeah,
man.
because we had the fifth season because we started, I believe,
Yeah,
March or April of
March.
2020.
Yeah, it's just one of those. Going on the 6th. I know it's one of those things. But it's football season in the building, man. We got a lot to talk about. We're talking about divisions. Who's going to win the divisions? Is Philly going to repeat? And then we got to get into whatever topics that's coming at hand. And we got to do our picks. You know, I'm trying to win my 5th championship. You know, I'm trying to put a ring on the 5th finger, man. I'm trying to be five-time, like Booker T up in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like donating a chip, but, you know, I got to win the 5th one first. Then I can donate some wins. But anyway, man, how you been, bro? It's been a good summer.
Been a solid summer, man. You know,
Yeah.
just did my summer photo dump. And it's been a good summer, man. I ain't had nothing too much to complain about. Um, life has been good.
Yeah.
Life has been good.
Yeah.
We into the coaching mode.
Yeah. You already know.
So that has been an experience in itself.
Yeah. 100%. But yeah, man, it's been good. It's been fun.
Other than that, man, everything's been everything, and just to get back into the swing of football, man.
Yeah.
This is just the exciting time of the year.
Yeah, it is. Definitely exciting time of the year. But moving on to some divisions, man. Let's start off with the NFC. The defending champs, they had some big changes. We have Michael Parsons going to the Green Bay Packers.
Ooh-wee.
Potentially ain't even going to be able to play his first game, or he needs to get shot at, which is crazy to me. How you get traded and you hurt and you got this injury out of nowhere, and you've been sitting this whole time, which is out of this world crazy. But the NFC is East. Is that the NFC East?
With the NFC East.
Yes, the NFC East, man. How you see this coming, man? They got the Washington football team, which is looking amazing. They stacked this year, and they're looking for some vengeance. You got Philly. You got the Giants. Hey, I'm telling you right now, I don't know how long Russell Wilson's going to be that quarterback, because they got a dog at the backup, and they got their future quarterback. And then you got the Dallas Cowboys. How do you feel? Who you think winning this division?
So here's the funny part about this division. There hasn't been a repeat champion of this division since 2004. So I'd say the Eagles not gonna win. The odds say somebody else will win.
Okay. So if you had to pick somebody, you going what?
I'm going Eagles.
Oh, you going Eagles?
I just think that they're gonna find a way. I just feel like they're just still better than everybody in that division. Washington is close.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say like that gap between the Eagles and Washington is not that big.
Yeah.
But I do feel the Eagles are still very equipped than the Giants and still better equipped than the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I just don't believe in the Cowboys defense. The Giants offense got question marks. And then we got to see if Jaden Daniels got the sophomore slump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can he have it? Possibly. I don't know.
It could happen.
Gonna let it kind of play out.
Yeah, I like that pick. I like the Philly, but I want to be different. I like Washington. They shook up the world last season. They played solid football when it mattered the most. and they was able to get to the playoffs, and they was one game away from going to the freaking Super Bowl, which is crazy to me. With a rookie quarterback, and I think they're going to do enough to win the division, but I still don't think they got what it takes to win the Super Bowl. And I think they're going to take the division by a close 1 or 2 games. I think they're going to beat Philly, and then they're going to end up edging them out in the regular season as far as like wins. And I think Philly is going to be a close second. Even though I feel like they have the better team, I just think Washington football team I think they got something cooking over there. And I think they added Deebo Samuels. They added some more people to the defense. And look, I'm not going to say he's going to go through a sophomore slump. I think he's going to get that sophomore, the mindset of like, hey, I've been there before. Now I got to turn it up to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about Pat Mahomes, right? I don't think he even had a sophomore slump. The man been putting up numbers. I think his worst year was, what was it, 2 years ago or last year?
Yeah, think about it. But he didn't start his sophomore year.
Yeah.
So that's what it makes it different. He had a year to sit as a rookie and then come in and basically throw 500 yards in the sophomore. So that's why it's a little different.
The only thing I say that I could, even though you sitting out and playing is 2 different things, as we see. Pat Mahomes is different. Is a different breed. And I think Jaden Daniels is a different breed. He's been a different breed in every place he played football at. Every school he played for, he made it a different a game changer. And then seeing him what he did for Washington football team, he cooked. And I think he's going to cook again, and he's going to take his game to that next level. We're looking at the future of the NFC East, which is the Washington football team. That's who I'm rocking with. I think it's going to always be between Washington and the Eagles right now. And don't get it twisted. Once the Giants give it to that new quarterback, them boys is going to be in some mix. I promise you right now. They're going to be in the mix. That dude is the future. He is.
No, they got a solid young core. I mean, Jackson Dart can go do Eagles. You got Malik Neighbors. You got Tyrone Jr. in the backfield. They added Cam Scott. So they're adding young pieces. Robinson out there. So they got pieces.
Yeah. They do. But moving on to the NFC South. This is the one that is dear to my heart. Because this is my division. And I'm so mad we gave up that division last year. We gave it up. We was in the lead. Kirk Cousins came out, and then Kirk Cousins was like the cousin that you don't want to come to the family reunion. You're like, don't invite him. Like, anybody but him, don't bring him to the family reunion. We don't need him. He don't even bring no food anyway. All he do is eat up everything and leave. We don't want him. And I think this is the year that Michael takes the lead and be the team that we need to be. I feel like he came in late and he did solid, but this is going to be the year where we tearing up the hump. We got better on defense. We still got some dogs on the offensive end, and we got a solid foundation. We got a quarterback. And I think this is going to be the year we going to shock the world, and we taking the NFC South back. It's our division. This is our year. We go into the playoffs because I'm so disappointed in what we did last year, how we fumbled the bag, and we gave it up. We shouldn't have gave it up. I'm going ATL all day, every day. It's our year.
Yeah, man, I've picked it in the last 2 years. So I'm good.
That's why.
Because I believed in Falcons for 2 years. I thought the Falcons had a better team for 2 years.
Yeah.
And I'm cheering for them too. Because that's my pick. I can't do it this year. I'd rather be wrong
Yes.
than be right.
Yes.
So I'm going to go Bucks. Because I know that the division between the Falcons and the Bucks. I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go Bucks. And I think it's going to be one of those situations where Bucks go like 10-7, Atlanta go 8, over to reverse.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I see it.
I feel like I ain't mad at that. It's going to be between us two. I think the Saints are still trying to figure out who their quarterback's going to be, and I think that the Panthers are getting better, but they still got some work.
The Panthers are going to be that team that you hate the players.
Yeah, they're going to give you some trouble.
Yeah, exactly. You go be in unnecessary fights with them for no reason.
100%.
and they're gonna win a game or two this season. Where you're like, damn, the Panthers beat them.
Yeah, they definitely. I see that for sure. I do.
All right, they will do that thing this year.
They is. Going to the NFC West, man. This is the juggernaut division that is always up and down, man. You don't know if it's going to be the Niners. You don't know if it's going to be the Rams. You don't know if it's going to be the Seahawks. You don't know if it's going to be Arizona. Every year, you don't know who's going to win. And then somebody miraculously at the end of the season, close to the end, end up being the dominant team and pulling away with like a game or two. This one was hard for me. I like the 49ers as my favorite, but I just don't know. You know, I feel like they have the best chance because they have the best quarterback in the division. I do. I believe so. I believe he's been playing better football than Matt Stafford. I think the Rams are going to be a tough out because they got my man Adams now. They got better.
Puka.
You said, huh?
They got Puka.
They got Puka, and it's gonna be his standout year. And their defense was getting better. That defensive line was getting better. They got some dogs on their defensive line. I don't know with the Rams. The Rams is one of those teams like they should win, but they find a way to lose. I don't know what it is about them. They should win. They have the players to do the thing that they need to do to win, but they always find ways to lose games. Like that's just them. And so I'm not a 49er fan, but I'm gonna go with the most obvious pick. I'm going with the Niners. They getting healthy at the right time for the most part. I'm going Niners winning the West.
Heading in, I have the Rams, but this back injury with Stafford, even though he's gonna play, it scares me because I feel like one wrong hit, one land wrong way, it can get murky.
Yeah.
And then they got Jimmy Garoppolo they back.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to go Niners. Them not having to start the season is going to be big, but McCaffrey's healthy. You got McCaffrey. You got Kittle. You got the young guy, Shareef Parasol, Juwan Jennings. So they got enough. And then they got defense.
Yeah.
And here's the interesting thing about the Niners. The Niners either go to the AFC Championship or don't make the.
You mean NFC Championship?
NFC Championship.
Yeah.
Well, that has been a Niners as of late.
Yeah.
They're either all in
or they all out.
Yeah. And I think this is one of the years where I can't put them in the NFC Championship just yet, but I can pencil them as the playoff team.
I think they get it back. I think they get it back. And last but not least, man, the NFC North.
This is a division.
It's a division, but in a way, the Packers. I feel like I don't know about the Minnesota quarterback right now. What's the rook name again?
Sophomore.
I don't know if he's ready yet. I think he's going. Even though he's a sophomore, I think he's going to have his rookie debut. Like I just feel like it's different. I think it's between two teams. I think it's between the Packers, and I think it's between the Lions. I think the Bears in Minnesota are going to be teams that's going to play hard. They're going to give you everything they got, but they're just not going to give you enough to win those close games. They're going to surprise some teams. But I think the division is out of Detroit right now. I really do. I really believe Detroit.
Even with all the changes, losing their offensive coordinator, losing their defensive coordinator.
Yeah, because they still got their coach at the end of the day. They still got look, man, when you don't lose your core and you still got the players and you still got the nucleus, you're going to make some changes here and there. People got to grow. People got to advance. But you still got the core. And he's going to make sure they keep that Detroit football live and kicking, and they're going to be the team to beat. I think you're going to, in order to beat that division, you're going to have to beat the Detroit Lions because the Detroit Lions is looking like the team that is going to be the ones that come out of that division yet again, barring any injuries. It's Detroit. Detroit in the building. And shout out to Detroit, man, because Detroit Pistons did good last year too. You know what I'm saying? So Detroit sports is getting better. They're getting back to where it needs to be. It's getting back to where it needs to be.
Getting back. I'm gonna go Packers.
Okay.
I feel like the Packers have to do something different this year, and winning the division has to be that different. I still got the Lions. I think it's going to be a great division.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a dogfight of the division, but I believe that the Packers do enough to win the division this year
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like they set the tone and win week 1. And so to me, that has to be the tone setter. Let them know like we might be the big dog again.
Yeah.
And to me, it's a big deal for Jordan Love because if Jordan Love does not, to me, show that promise, the Packers be drafting a quarterback in the next draft.
I can see that. I can
Because
see
like
that.
even though they just gave that money, it's like we gonna go draft. And it may not be a half. Well, they ain't got the first round picks. They just traded over. So I'm looking second, third round,
Yeah.
possibly bringing in a quarterback and be like, hey, if you can't get it done, we're gonna start grooming the next man
To get it done.
So
100%.
I can see that. But they also have Matthew Golden, receiving core. So you got Golden, you got Jaden Reed, you got Roman Thomas, Josh Jacobs in the backfield.
They got the weapons.
At tight end. They got everything to compete. At it, Michael with a top 10 defense last year.
Yep.
And Michael Parsons and Sean Gary on the outside. You should be a lot better. I believe they got it.
Yeah, it's gonna be solid. What are you talking to? You talking to the microphone? What is that? Are you talking to
the microphone?
Yeah, keep it. Yeah, when you talk like that's gonna be better. That's gonna be a lot better. I can see that. I ain't mad at that pick. I'm not mad at that pick at all, man. But so in the NFC playoffs, we already got the 4 division. I got Atlanta, I got Detroit, I got San Fran, and then I got the football team, Washington football team. The Commanders. The only 3 that I think is going, because it's 3 now, it's 7 teams, correct?
Yep.
I got the Rams getting in.
Okay.
Got the Packers getting in.
Okay.
And this one's tough. And I got Philly getting in. I'm tripping. Well, I said this one's tough. I'm tripping. So I got Rams, Philly, Packers.
So all the opposite teams you got is what I got.
Yeah.
So I would have Washington getting in, the Lions getting in, and the Rams getting in.
That's what I got. Yeah. We're going to see. We're going to see, especially when we get to the playoff. Moving on to the AFC. Let's go to the AFC West. This is your division, man. Y'all got Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll is back in the building.
This is the most historical coaching division in the NFL.
Yeah.
We got Pete.
Yep.
They got Harbaugh.
Yep.
They got Reed.
Yep.
They got Sean Payton.
Oh, they got a great freaking division. That's probably the toughest division that I don't know who's going. Yeah, coaching wise, they got great coaches.
It's never great coaches. So, I'm gonna say what I said last year. Somebody got to knock the Chiefs off the mountain. And until somebody do it, I gotta go with the Chiefs to win the division.
Wait a minute. Hold up. So you don't even think y'all got what it takes to beat them?
I believe we're gonna beat them, but somebody got to do it for me to be like, oh, okay. I have to see it.
Yeah.
That's just what I do.
They won it what 5 years in a row, 6 years in a row?
That's like 7.
7 in a row. Yeah. AFC title. Yeah.
So I got to make it a playoff though.
Okay.
So
you got the Chiefs winning the West.
Yes.
You know, I'm not mad at that, but I want to be different. I think the Chiefs gonna make the playoffs. I think this is gonna be the year somebody upstage them. And Denver has what it takes. They do. They really, really do. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I do like the Chargers. I feel like this is Herbert's year. Herbert got to make it break it. Because if Herbert don't get it done this year, it's going to be time to look for another quarterback. Because it's like, look, kid, you're good, but you can't win the big ones. We need somebody that's going to come in here and win the big game. I think the LA Chargers is going to finally do what they thought they was going to be able to do when they got Herbert. And I think they're going to win the division. And I think the Chiefs is going to make it to the playoffs. So I got the Chargers this year winning that division, and I think the Raiders and I think the Broncos are going to make it tough. I wouldn't be surprised if we see 3 AFC West teams in the playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like that division is going to be so stacked, and those teams are going to be much better than they were last year.
It's going to be rough out west.
It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough in the West, man. Now, AFC South. This is. Texans?
Yeah, Texans. I don't believe in the Jaguars. I don't believe in the Titans. And the Colts don't know who they want to play quarterback.
I got. You know what? I ain't mad at the Texans, but I like I said, I'm hot taking this year, man. This is hot take. You got money to blow. You know what I'm saying? I'm going. Somebody rookie quarterback. I'm going to Tennessee Titans.
Oh wow.
Cam Moore, the number 1 draft pick in the league, is going to do the unthinkable. He's going to be the AFC Daniels. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be Daniels in the AFC, bro. And he going to take his team.
Mike Tannenbaum said that on First Take.
You dang right. Great minds think alike.
And he was high, and you didn't even smoke, so you high.
Tennessee is going to make that playoff this year, man. And I think
Tennessee going to be good.
Cam Moore going to win that division for them boys.
Okay.
Cam Moore. Going to the AFC North.
Whew.
Now, this one is my 2 teams is going to be out of Baltimore. I don't know. It's Baltimore, Cincy, or Pittsburgh. Those are the 3. The Browns, I don't know. The Browns I don't know about Joe Flacco. He old. I don't think he's gonna have what it takes to get through a season. And then Justin Gabriel, he's a good, solid quarterback, but I don't think he's gonna have what it takes to take that team to the playoff. I'll be surprised if he does. Shout out to him if he do. But I think it's a 3-team race. It's the Bengals, the Steelers, and the Ravens. And I think it's the Ravens division to lose. They got the best team right now to me, all around, from defense to offense, and they still got their dogs, and they got better. And so I'm going Ravens, making it. And I don't know with the Steelers. This one is tough because the Steelers always find a way to have a winning season. Like Mike Tomlin always have the way. Mike Tomlin always have the way to figure out a way to win. Like they figure out ways to do it. So I'm telling you right now, bro. This is a tough one for me. This is a tough one for me, but I'm going Baltimore winning the division.
I got Baltimore in the division. I don't believe in the Bengals defense.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think about it last year. I think the Bengals lost 5 games when they scored over 30 points.
Yeah, that was crazy. Joe Burrow had a crazy end of the year. He almost won me fantasy.
So,
yeah.
And then the Steelers, you can pencil them in for 9 to 10 wins.
Yeah, because they do got A-Rod. You know what? I'll go Baltimore and the Steelers figure out a way to get in the playoffs. Well, A-Rod. This is A-Rod last year. So I think he's going to try to go out on his cape and try to have a great year. And I don't think they're going to have enough to win it, but they're going to be tough. They're going to be a tough team because you know their defense is always solid.
Yeah, they defense is better with Jalen Ramsey now out there, and they had Darius Slay. So they got a defense that's going to make them a lot better. And schematically, they're going to be able to do a lot of things with Jalen that they haven't had before. He can't meet the tackles without him. We got to give him credit.
Yeah.
He bought that team. But I think that the Steelers defense is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Like you said, A-Rod is going to be a problem. So.
Yeah. And last but not least, this division is already. This is the one I feel like when you had the Texans, it's the Bills. The Bills, this is the Bills division. Look, Tua, I ain't nothing wrong with you, man. I ain't got nothing against you. I just don't think you got what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have all the weapons. Y'all didn't have the best, all the defensive dudes. Y'all still couldn't find ways to win games. I think the Patriots is going to continue to fight and do what they can. And the Jets, I don't believe in Justin Fields. Justin Fields my camera went out. Justin Fields, I'm gonna keep it a stat. He gonna be able to win a couple games or two, but he just struggles playing quarterback, like throwing the ball. Like Justin Fields may be that guy you can put in the special package, play wide receiver, maybe even play tight end. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wow.
I'm just saying, when it comes to quarterback though, he struggles. He struggles, and you see it. It's just I don't know, because I thought he was gonna be nice from what he did in college, what he did in all these camps. But the NFL, he just haven't panned out to be that guy, man. And the New York Jets defense is always going to be tough. They still missing their quarterback. They still missing their quarterback. And I think the Bills, it's going to be out of the Bills. That's going to do it. And then I don't like Miami. They got a lot of nonsense going on right now. It's a whole lot. And Patriots, I like the Patriots, but they just not there yet. They're going to be tough.
Yeah, I got the Bills, so I'm not going to disagree there. It has to take a hell of a fall off for the Bills not to win it.
Yeah.
I feel like Miami, their downfall is they struggle in cold weather.
Yeah.
And that division, all 3 games, if in December it's cold weather.
Yeah.
Let me see the schedule real quick just to see how that end of the year going.
Yeah.
So they get their cold weather Dolphins game early. I mean the Bills game.
Yep.
So let me get to December. So in December they got to go to the Jets, cold. Got to go to the Steelers, cold.
Mm-hmm.
They play the Bengals at home. They play the Bucs at home, and then they play the Patriots on the road, cold. So 3 out of their last 5
right
are cold weather situations in December. Can't trust it.
Yeah. I just don't. It's just too much drama going on right now with Tyreek Hill. It's a lot of stuff going on.
So that's why I'm going with Bills.
So I got the Bills in the playoffs, the Ravens in the playoffs. You got the Texans, I got the Titans, and then you got the Chiefs and you got the Raiders. Who's your other 2?
This where it gets shaky. I'm gonna go Steelers.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna go Joe Burrow. Hold up. Yeah.
I'm going Steelers, Raiders, and maybe the Texans.
So no Chiefs.
I'm tripping. Chiefs, Steelers. Man, I think the Raiders got a chance to make the playoffs this year. But if it's thinking correctly, then the Texans probably make it to the playoffs because I don't know who they play. It's just gonna be the Raiders or the Texans. I'm going to the Texans because it's gonna be 2 AFC West. If I'm gonna go Steelers, yeah. Now if the Titans don't do what they do in the Texans, then my thing would be Steelers, Raiders, and Chiefs. That would be my 3. I think the West is going to have 3. I still believe the West is going to have 3 and the North is going to have 2. I feel like I feel like they all have great teams to figure out a way to make it, and it's just about who's going to win those close games. And I think this has got to be the year for the Chargers, man. I know the Chiefs is the Chiefs, but I don't know. I just felt like the window, even though they got Pat Mahomes, it just feels different, man. I don't know what it is. I know they're gonna be hungry. Chiefs losing Super Bowls is not the team you want to play. I'm just telling you that right now. Yeah, I'm not. That's not the team you want to play. But I just feel like their window is closing as far as like consistency of winning. It's hard to stay like a dynasty this long. You know what I'm saying? They've been to them.
They just went a while without winning the Super Bowl. But they was in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But anyway, man, we're going to see how that pans out as we get closer to the season. We got picks. Our picks. Let's talk about these picks, man. Who we got? How many games on the docket today? Or not today, but this week.
We got
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
All right. I'm going. What's the? Is it over 40? I'm going. Eagles over. I'm starting it off. Champs ain't losing at the crib. Like after on the Super Bowl ceremony. Eagles over.
I got the Eagles under.
Gotcha.
Next one's Chargers and South America.
Ooh, wow. Damn.
47.
I'm going. If they gonna do it, it's gonna be the year. I'm going Chargers over, baby. Boat up.
I got Chiefs over.
Yeah.
Then we got Steelers at Jets. And their line is 39.
I'm going Steelers over.
I got Steelers under. Then we got Packers, Lions at Packers 48.
I'm going. This is a tough one. I'm going Lions over.
I got Packers. I got Packers under.
What else we got?
I didn't add no picks. You got Eagles over.
Mm-hmm. Eagles over. Chargers over. Lions over. Steelers over. I'm all over right now. It's over.
Lions over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got Ravens at Bills.
This one. I'm going Ravens over. They got to get that get back from last year. They got to get that get back. I'm going Ravens over.
All right. Hold on, I'm going to make some adjustments to this thing. I took the Bills over.
Okay. Then what's the next one?
Hold up. And you said you got Ravens over?
Mm-hmm.
And the last one is Monday night, Vikings at Bengals.
Vikings at Bengals?
Bears.
Damn. What's the spread?
43. The Ravens and the Bills 50.
Mm-hmm. I said Ravens over. You know what, man? I'm going all over this week, man. Bears over, baby.
Yeah,
Bears over. Yes. Let's get it, man. Bears over. All right, chat. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We just wanted to keep it straight to the point for football. We're going to bring in all the topics, all the discussions. We'll be going live every Tuesday moving forward, and then putting out the content on the channel as the weeks progress. But that is going to be how we do the show moving forward.
Before we get out of here, two things that happened this past weekend. A, Real Vista Society, or three things that happened this weekend.
Yeah.
Real Vista Society is 1-0.
Yeah.
So your coach debut, you feel me? Then we get a 1-0 for the 7th grade, 8th grade 1-0. So that's a program of 1-0.
Yeah.
We got this week, big time game. District rivals.
Yeah, it's going to
And
be
then
Arch Manning. What happened to Arch Manning? Oh.
generational talent, and everybody was,
you know, we were talking about this weekend. He has a talented arm, but he struggles when it comes to his processing on that football field. When it comes to reading the defense, when it comes to making the right throw at the right time. He can throw the ball. Don't get it twisted. But his processes, and I can tell they still don't trust this man. And I understand why. Because anytime they want him to throw the ball, he is either a pick, a late throw, not on time. And I really feel like, I don't know, man. I think he still goes first round because of his name. But right now, He's not panning out to be the guy because when you think about it, he's been in the college for 3 years, and he was supposed to start last year. They didn't believe in him, and they gave the starting spot back to their vet. And now he's starting. Yep, and now he's starting this year, and that performance was like, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. It was a game they should have won, or at least competed better. And it was just a small throw. The little things for me, overthrowing basic passes, even the 5-yard out when he just threw the ball with no fundamentals. That was a first down, was a big drive. It was second. I think it was 2nd and 5, turned into 3rd and 5, and then he threw a bad pass in the 4th down. Wasn't even close. It wasn't even close to the first down. So I don't know. He's a talented kid though. Don't get it twisted. He just, his development of processing and really playing that quarterback position to that level of where he needs to be, it's not there for me right now.
Watching the game, I kind of felt the same way. And then I got to watch more analysts talk. And I like listening to Darryl Orlovsky because he brings football to how he critiques quarterbacks, how he passes them. And he didn't let him off the hook, but he was like, Ohio State was showing him looks that made him very confused. And Orlovsky was saying he's not going to see that kind of schematics on defense. Because remember now, Ohio State's defensive coordinator is who New England, Bill Belichick is coordinator.
Yeah, I know.
You feel me? So he was getting looks that not a lot of college teams were going to be able to present and do what made him average. So, you know, he got a few more games to go. My telltale for him when they play Florida in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And let me see something against Florida. And then I'll let you know where I believe he's either going to fall or rise.
I think he still stay because of his name. I really do believe that.
Yeah, I mean, his name will keep him in the top 10.
I just think when it comes to, and that's a prime example of showing if you're ready for the next level. And my thing is, if he was a rookie, I'd give him more grace. He's been in the college football for 3 years now, and he's played in some big games.
No, not really.
He played in some big games because Wilson got hurt, and he played in some.
But both teams that he played against was not that good, and it was home.
And he still struggled in those games.
This game was his first official road game.
No, but I'm saying even when he played in those other games, he still struggled. It was a struggle, and he's been struggling. You get what I'm saying? I see a kid that's got a lot of raw talent, but when it comes to the student of the game, he got a lot to learn. And I think he's, when you play against high school and everything is easy for you, you ain't really got to process. You just throwing.
But I found out in high school, right? He played in a small town of Louisiana.
Yeah.
Played against a bunch of small towns.
Yeah.
And his championship game got blown out.
See?
And he never really competed against none of the top quarterbacks in his class or other classes in like those camps.
Yeah, I can see that.
He never. It was just his name, and then that's how he really takes.
I can see that, and I do believe when it comes to his ability, when he can just throw the ball and he ain't got to think, that's when he at his best. Yeah. When it was in that offense and they just had to just throw the ball and just make a throw here and there, he can throw that thing. He can throw it with the best of them. But if he wants to be that guy, like his brothers, like his father, he's going to have to get better and be a student of the game and really learn how to manipulate defense with your eyes and not just rely on your talent. Rely on your skill set in your brains, because that's what made Tom Brady who he was. He wasn't a flair. He just took what his defense gave him, and he was a master at it. Like, oh, you gonna play deep? I'm gonna dump it off. Oh, you gonna play short? I'm gonna go deep. I'm just gonna do whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play where you not. You can't cover everything, and that's why the only way you was gonna beat Tom Brady is if you got pressure on the front foot. That was the only way you was gonna beat that man. And the teams that beat him was able to get pressure on the front foot. Anybody else that couldn't do that, he cooked you alive. So, I mean, I wanted to see the kid do good. I don't want nobody to do bad. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, right now, I just see a lot of raw talent that ain't developed yet, and we'll see how it pans out. He's a Manny at the end of the day.
Was people was killing Alabama because it's Alabama, and I need people to understand. I wouldn't be mad at Alabama's coach because nobody fears Alabama. Nobody fears big time programs no more because everybody wants talent now. So I feel like we need to pump the brakes on, oh man, Alabama's supposed to be this, Alabama's supposed to be that, or whatever it is. But the talent in college football, especially a lot of major programs, is spread out. Alabama loses and gaining people versus back in the day, they wouldn't lose no 5-star. So they was keeping their 5-stars and then adding 5-stars. Keeping their 5-stars and adding 5-stars. Now they bring in 5-stars, people aren't playing, people like, oh, they can? Oh, let me go over here. Or Alabama, I think I'm in your school and start, but I can go over here and start. Let me go over here.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like, where Alabama's still winning a lot of games. Alabama's still going to be competitive. I just don't feel like we're about to go into the juggernaut Alabama and Georgias and the Florida State.
Well,
we're not going to run into no more juggernaut teams.
No, well, I wouldn't say juggernaut, but Georgia won. They won every game except for one game. I think they only lost one game last year. Yeah, they only lost one game last year. LSU is a 50-50. They hit and miss. The thing about Alabama is the culture is not the same. It's not necessarily the players. They got dogs over there. Don't get it twisted. It's the culture. They lost 5 games for the first time in years. They've never had a 5-loss season.
They lose 5 games last year.
Yes, they did. No, they lost 5. They lost 4 or 5 games. They did. Look it up. They have never had that many L's in a season. They had lost, who did they lose to? Let me see. Because they was talking about it earlier. Alabama.
So they almost made the playoff last year, remember?
Alabama last season. They were, and remember they lost in the bowl game.
Oh, they had a losing game.
Yeah, they lost in the bowl game. They was
9-4.
Yeah, 9-4 last year. For the first time ever. If you look at Alabama, look, just look at this, bro. 12-2, 11-2, 13-2, 13-0, 11-2, 14-1, 13-1, 14-1, 14-1, 12-2, 11-2, 13-1, 12-1. They only had in 2010, they lost 3 games. Other than that, they haven't lost more than 3 games since 2007 when they were 7-6 and 6-7.
Again, I don't disagree with the coaching change, but a piece of the coaching change is not being able to load up all the time because everybody just want to go to Bama because Bama's producing everything. But now that the talent is starting to spread through, it hurts more not having that coach. You know?
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where you compete against everybody.
Yeah.
You ain't the only team with 5 stars. You ain't the only team with all the guys. Everybody got going.
It's I think Alabama right now, I don't think he lasts. I'm it's nothing against him. It's just they have a standard over there. And if you don't meet that standard,
John Gruden.
If you don't meet that standard, you're not gonna survive. And I think right now, the coach over there, he's a solid coach. He's did some amazing things. He's just not an Alabama type coach. They need a certain type of coach. Nick Saban, like John Gruden would fit well because he has that toughness, that kind of rigor that you like. Ooh, all right, coach.
I think.
Hello. What happened? You muted? What happened? I think you went muted. There it is. There you go.
Yeah, I think John Gruden will be next.
And I think if he go there you're gonna see a different culture. Because those, if you really think about it, those coaches that usually go over there, they are mean, cutthroat, don't mess around. Like they're like militant a little bit, and it works for those teams. You know what I mean? It works for those type of guys, man. But we're gonna see. It's still early. Look, it's still early. There's still a whole lot of football to go. It's just they're not used to seeing Alabama lose the way they lost. They lost pretty bad.
beat up.
They got beat up. And I told my boy, I said, the only reason the Alabama Achilles heel has always been a running quarterback. They can't figure that out.
Oh yeah, but that was even when they had Saban.
Yeah, they can't figure out stopping running quarterbacks. They just can't figure it out.
Cam Newton killed them. Johnny Manziel killed
Every
them.
running quarterback gives them trouble.
Yeah, and that was, like I said, and that was even with Saban. So that's not a culture thing. That's they can't figure out running quarterback thing.
Yeah. So we're going to end up finding out, man. But, hey, every Tuesday, keep it locked in. We're going to bring it to you, man. And it's season 6. Time to get it popping, time to get lit, all that good stuff. It's football season, baby. It's football season. We'll keep you locked in on what we're doing in real life for football as we talk about football, sports. And then don't forget the NBA is just around the corner. And October, man, that talk is about to get spicy yet again. And we're going to be bringing in some guests this year, some good ones, some new ones, and all some true ones. Y'all know the vibes, man. You know how it is. So until we meet again, man, always remember to stay blessed, stay encouraged, and remember to talk that talk. Till next time, baby. Peace.